Out here the air is thick, not just with humidity, but with a sense of anticipation, as if the land itself is holding its breath. With every step you feel the ghosts of history swirling around you, their stories lingering in the mist. We're in Ayutthaya, Thailand, a city that once stood as a battleground of time, where empires rose and fell, and where echoes of the past still shape the present. 400 years ago, this was a powerhouse of trade and spirit, a crossroads where merchants, monks and kings mingled beneath golden spires. Then in 1767, the Burmese army invaded, burning the city to the ground. The flames consumed not just buildings, but centuries of culture, art and memory. What's left are the bones of a once mighty kingdom, silent witnesses to both glory and devastation. These ruins are more than just stone and brick. They are a testament to survival, resilience and the enduring spirit of a people who refuse to be erased. Venturing into this ancient city feels like stepping onto a different planet, where time moves differently, and the past is always present. The noise of traffic is replaced by the whisper of the wind through towering spires and the gentle rustle of leaves that have witnessed centuries unfold. You can almost hear the echoes of the past, footsteps of monks, the chants of prayers, the distant clatter of ancient markets. This isn't a museum behind glass. You can touch the stones, feel the grooves carved by centuries of hands, and connect directly with history. My mission today is to explore this sprawling landscape of memory, to walk the same paths as those who came before, and to uncover the stories hidden in every corner. Every crumbling wall, every headless Buddha statue tells a part of the story of faith, loss, and the passage of time. It's a puzzle, and each piece gives you a clearer picture of the grandeur that once stood here, inviting you to imagine the city in its prime. This is a place that demands respect, not just for its age, but for the lives and dreams it represents. The jungle is always trying to reclaim what belongs to it, roots weaving through stone, nature and history locked in an endless embrace. Preparing for a journey like this is key. You need more than just sturdy shoes, you need curiosity and reverence. It's not just about having water and a good map. It's about preparing your mind to absorb the lessons these ruins have to offer. You need to be open to what this place wants to teach you, to let the silence and the stories seep in. The scale of these temples is immense, built to make humans feel small, and to remind us of the power of collective vision. Even in their ruined state, they succeed. The grandeur is undeniable, the sense of awe inescapable. Standing here, you feel a powerful connection to something much bigger than yourself. A civilization's dreams, its struggles, and its enduring legacy. Let's get moving. The adventure has begun, and the Lost Kingdom is calling us to listen, to learn, and to remember. Our first objective is Wat Mahathat, a place where the boundaries between the natural world and the spiritual realm seem to blur. Here, history and legend intertwine, and every stone tells a story. This is a place where nature has staged a quiet takeover, slowly weaving itself into the very fabric of the ancient ruins. Once this temple was a major spiritual center, drawing monks, pilgrims, and royalty from across the kingdom. It was home to precious relics of the Buddha, objects believed to hold immense spiritual power and significance. The most famous sight here is a stone Buddha head, gently cradled in the roots of a Bodhi tree, a symbol that has become iconic around the world. No one knows for sure how it got there, whether by accident or by fate, but its presence is haunting and unforgettable. The image is powerful, a silent testament to resilience and the passage of time. It shows that even in destruction, something beautiful and serene can emerge, as if nature and spirit are working together to create new meaning. Nature hasn't conquered the sacred object. It has protected it, wrapping it in a living embrace that shields it from harm. Walking through Wat Mahathat is a lesson in survival, adaptation, and the enduring power of faith. The main prang, or central tower, collapsed long ago, a reminder that even the grandest structures are not immune to time. Yet its base still stands, hinting at the incredible height and ambition it once represented, and inviting us to imagine its former glory. This place teaches you a vital survival lesson: adapt or perish. The ruins and the trees are locked in a delicate dance, each shaping the other. The city of Ayutthaya was destroyed, its temples and palaces reduced to rubble by war and time. But its soul found a new form in these ruins, where every sunrise brings hope and renewal. It's about finding strength in unexpected places and seeing beauty where others might see only loss. This temple isn't just a collection of old rocks, it's a living classroom where every visitor can learn about resilience, transformation, and the enduring connection between nature and spirit. Next, we push onward to Wat Phra Sisanphet, the most important temple in the kingdom. The three massive bell-shaped chedis dominate the skyline. They stand like ancient sentinels guarding the memories of the kings. These structures are magnificent even as ruins. Walking around the base of these chedis, you feel incredibly small. This place was built to inspire awe, a masterclass in psychological architecture. Exploring the grounds, you find the remains of the royal vihar. Picture a colossal, 16-meter-tall standing Buddha statue covered in gold. That statue, the Phra Sisanphet, gave the temple its name. It was destroyed in the invasion, its gold melted down and carried away. But the legacy of Wat Phra Sisanphet endures. It's in these three defiant chedis that refuse to fall. They are a symbol of Thai identity, a link to a glorious past. There's a moment just as the sun begins to rise when Ayutthaya is at its most raw. The world feels suspended between night and day, and the ancient city seems to hold its breath, waiting for the first light to reveal its secrets. The air is cool, and a low mist hangs over the ground. It's as if the ruins are wrapped in a soft veil, blurring the lines between past and present, between what was and what remains. It's quiet, just you and the giants of the past. The silence is almost sacred, broken only by the distant call of a bird or the gentle rustle of leaves. In these moments, you stop being a tourist, you become a witness. You're not just looking at history, you're standing inside it, feeling its weight and its wonder. The first rays of sun hit the tops of the prangs, turning them into towers of warm orange brick. The light seems to breathe life back into the stones, making them glow with a quiet dignity. It's in these quiet times that the place really speaks to you. The silence is full of stories of kings and monks, of artists and warriors, of ordinary people who once called this city home. You start to think about the people who walked these same paths centuries ago. Their footsteps echo in your imagination, and you wonder what dreams and fears they carried with them. You feel the pain of a civilization having its heart ripped out. The broken statues and crumbling walls are reminders of loss, but also of resilience and survival. It's an emotional gut punch. The weight of history presses in, and you can't help but feel a deep empathy for those who lived and lost here. I remember running my hand over the rough, weathered brick of a chedi. It's humbling. The texture tells a story of centuries, of hands that built, of storms that battered, of time that never stopped moving. These ruins aren't just a tourist attraction. They are a challenge to our modern way of thinking. They force us to confront the impermanence of even the greatest achievements and to reflect on what we choose to value and preserve. This experience changes your perspective. It makes you realize how small we are in the grand sweep of history, and yet how connected we are to those who came before us. Walking among these giants, you feel a sense of responsibility. You're not just an observer, you're a caretaker, entrusted with the memory of a lost world. It's about respect for what was achieved and inspiration for what we can still achieve. In the shadow of these ancient wonders, you find both humility and hope, a reminder that greatness is possible and that our actions today will echo into the future. To understand Ayutthaya, you have to understand that these temples are not just historical artifacts. For the Thai people, they are alive. They are the soul of the nation, a direct link to their cultural and spiritual roots. Even in ruins, places like Wat Mahathat and Wat Phra Sisanphet are deeply sacred. This connection is woven into the fabric of daily life. Buddhism is central to Thai identity, and these ancient sites are a physical manifestation of that faith. For modern Thais, visiting Ayutthaya is a way of honoring their ancestors. It's a source of immense national pride. Understanding this is the key to truly experiencing the magic of Ayutthaya. As the day winds down, there's one last mission, Wat Chaiwat Panaram. This temple is a bit of an outlier. Located on the west bank of the Chao Phraya River, built in the 17th century, its style is different from the other temples. The best time to face this giant is at sunset. You position yourself across the river and watch as the sun begins its descent. The effect is breathtaking. The sky explodes into a riot of colors, and the temple's intricate spires are thrown into sharp relief. It's a standoff between the dying light of day and the enduring strength of ancient stone. This temple was heavily damaged during the 1767 sacking and also suffered from major flooding. But extensive restoration work has brought it back from the brink. Watching the sunset at Wat Chaiwatanaram is more than just a pretty view. It's a powerful message of hope. A successful mission requires good prep. If you're heading into the wilds of Ayutthaya, you need to be properly equipped. The best time to visit is during the cool, dry season from November to February. Going early in the morning or late in the afternoon is your best bet. Your gear is crucial for survival here. Lightweight, breathable clothing is a must. Comfortable walking shoes are non-negotiable. Pack a hat, sunglasses, and high SPF sunscreen. And most importantly, water. Getting around Ayutthaya is part of the adventure. You can hire a tuk-tuk or rent a bicycle. A good map is your best friend, but don't be afraid to get a little lost. Finally, the most important piece of gear is your attitude. Bring respect. Travel with a sense of wonder and a desire to learn. To truly survive in any environment, you need to use all your senses. Ayutthaya is a full-body experience. Let's start with sight. It's not just the grand scale of the temples. Look closer. See the intricate stucco work that still clings to a crumbling wall. Notice the different colors of the bricks. Now listen, in the early morning, the dominant sound is nature. The silence in the heart of the ruins is also a sound in itself. Feel the intense heat of the sun on your skin. Engaging all your senses is how you truly immerse yourself. We've navigated the ruins and stood in the heart of a lost kingdom. A place like this changes how you see the present and the future. These temples don't just belong to Thailand, they are part of our shared human story. The responsibility to protect these places is on our shoulders. It means traveling with care and consciousness. When you visit a place like Ayutthaya, you take a piece of it with you in your memory. But you also leave a piece of yourself behind. Make sure the piece you leave is one of respect, curiosity, and gratitude. The world is full of places like Ayutthaya, lost cities, ancient temples, natural wonders. They are out there waiting to be discovered. Let these ancient places teach you their lessons of resilience. It will change you. So the final ascent is not a physical one, it's a call to action.